Thank you for joining us once again. Game number 2 just about to get underway here. If you're just joining us, Mountain View, a tough loss to Rollins right before this one. 48-47 was the final score. Mountain View played great defense for the final 2 minutes, did not allow a single point, and just unfortunately could not get a point of their own, and fell by 1 point, courtesy of a free throw about 2 minutes to go from Rollins. That broke a 47-all tie. Back to action here, though, however, and right away, McKinley Bradshaw from downtown opens up the scoring with a 3. Bradshaw going to the University of Wyoming to play basketball next year on a full scholarship. So it'll be interesting to see how her senior year concludes without her cousin McKinley Bradshaw out with a torn ACL, also a partially broken femur, if I'm not mistaken. That's what she had told me. So her basketball career, unfortunately for her, is over, but she is still with the team. She is on the bench. She is second next to Nicole Peden, number 1 on the bench. Lyman in the blue going left to right. Thermopolis Bobcats going right to left on your screen. They're wearing white and I believe that's purple trim down the shorts. Was knocked out of play there from Lyman, and Thermopolis will have it in the deep corner. Inbounded. And Thermopolis is going to drop it off to their teammate. Way out on the outside. That is McKenna Bomengen with the ball. On the outside, Taja Hunt. That shot is missed, and McKinley Bradshaw with it going the opposite way. Bradshaw tosses it up to Bryce Hansen, freshman, and she turns it over in the paint as she didn't necessarily know where she was going with the ball. Minute in, 3-0 to score, courtesy of a McKinley Bradshaw 3-pointer to open up the game on the first possession. Olivia Smith knocked it out of play there for Lyman, so Lyman will still be on defense here. Underneath, McKinley Bradshaw gets her long arm of the law in there and knocks it away. Gets it up to Bryce Hansen, who's going to walk up into a 3, and it's going to touch nothing but net. 6 points early here on 2 3-pointers. McKinley Bradshaw and Bryce Hansen, and because of that, Mac McPhee does not like that, so he's going to call a timeout. We're going to take the timeout, too, on MyLocalRadio.com. Game 2 of 4 on the day for our coverage on MyLocalRadio.com.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Back to action here at Pinedale High School for the 2019 Winter Classic, where the Lyman Eagles are trying to get their first win of the Winter Classic when they play the Thermopolis Bobcats. They've got one more game today, the Lyman Eagles do, against Buffalo, the Bison. We'll have that game live on MyLocalRadio.com to close out our coverage today. Tip-off scheduled for 3:30 p.m. That one's thrown into the corner. Ceci Jensen kicks it back out. That is a Bomengen with the ball, and that is blocked up top. McPhee tried to get the ball for a 3, get the shot off for 3, could not get it off, though, as it was blocked. And a foul has been called, I believe, on Lyman. It does go against Lyman, so inbounding underneath is Jensen, the junior for the Bobcats. And that is right off of Olivia Smith's knee, as I think she's just going to throw it to give herself another 5 seconds. Olivia Smith taps it away, and a foul is called maybe against Cassidy Nelson. We'll have to see. Cassie Nelson did pick up that first foul, so if it is against her, that's 2. And it is. So Cassie Nelson, 2 fouls in a row. And she will go to the bench 2 minutes in, 2 fouls. Cassie Nelson, the Lyman Eagle big man in the paint. Olivia Smith blocks it as she let Jensen go by her and then blocked it from behind. Olivia Smith for 3. And that is no good. Bryce Hansen in trying to get the rebound, but instead she got a lot of the defender there, and a foul is called against Bryce Hansen. 5:55 to go. First quarter, 6-0. The Bobcats still scoreless in this contest. 2 3-pointers from Lyman gave them a 6-point advantage. And there it is. Spring Yagi with the steal. She's going to try to go coast to coast. She's going to get knocked away out of bounds off of the Bobcats. Bryce Hansen inbounding under the basket. And Jason Hansen didn't like what he saw there, so he's going to call a timeout. We're going to take this timeout, too, on mylocalradio.com.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Lyman going to inbound here. 5:41 to go in quarter number 1. Olivia Smith throws it in. McKinley Bradshaw banks it in, and it's 8-0. Matt McPhee does not like that one. Bobcats trying to get the ball out. Taja Hunt drops it off to McKenna Bamengen. On the left side, McKenna with it. And that is intercepted by Mandy Ayer, stepped right in front of that pass. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Missed the shot. Olivia Smith there for the rebound. Spring Yagi was in her way, but Olivia Smith able to scoop it up there and throw it off the rim and get the roll. So 10-0 the score. And that shot is no good from in close. Second opportunity for Haley Weber. No good. And it's 10-0. And the long 2 from Bryce Hansen. Had her foot on the line, so it's only a 2. And it's 12-0 early here. The Eagles jumping out to this ginormous 12-0 lead to start. Some good defense, better offense from the Eagles. Spring Yagi got her fingertip on it. Wasn't able to fully control the ball. And McKinley Bradshaw blocks it in the corner. Another big block there on defense for the Eagles. That shot is no good from in close. And Lyman with the rebound. They're going to run it down the court. Back up top. Mandy Ayer with the ball in her hands. Setting a screen there is teammate Adley Gross. Mandy Ayer tried to get a layup to go, could not get it. Knocked away into the corner where Ashley McPhee has it, and she throws it over to her teammate. Gets it across midcourt. That one's stolen away. Jensen, bad pass right into some traffic there. Pretty easy steal. Mandy Ayer with it up top. Nice back cut there from Hadley Gross. She throws it up on the rim, no good, and she gets her own rebound. Tries to shoot it again, and she is fouled. So a chance for 2 more at the line for the Eagles. Leading 12-0 in this contest early. 5 minutes in. Thermopolis coming off a win yesterday against Big Piney. Running into some trouble getting points on the board early in this one. Substitutes coming in. McKinley Bradshaw and Bryce Hansen. Olivia Smith and Spring Yagi checking out. If you notice when the camera pans down to the other side of the court, you might notice some more bodies on the Lyman Eagle bench. That is because their JV team, which was playing right down the road in the other gymnasium here, has concluded, so they do have some JV players on their bench in case they need more depth. Dale Anderson and his team have finished their game. McKinley Bradshaw with another steal on the baseline. She's going to reverse course, go the opposite direction. 13-0 here, 2:35 to play in quarter number 1. Bradshaw with it on the right side. Picked up her dribble, trying to get it to a teammate. Nice cut there from Nicole Peden. Throws it up and misses everything, but she was fouled. So we'll give her credit for a shot. 2 points at the free throw line. Foul was called on Ceci Jensen, her second, team's second of the first quarter. So just like the Lyman Eagles, the Bobcats' first 2 fouls go on the same player, Ceci Jensen. She is still in the game, however, and she sees the ball go right off her forehead. Goes right into her hands on the rebound there. 13-0 still in this contest. Off to the right side. McKenna with it. Over to McPhee. McPhee using a screen from McKenna. Back to the basket. Gets it over to her teammate on the right wing now. Ceci Jensen with it at the free throw line. Throws it up off the backboard. Can't get the roll. And Bryce Hansen with it. Outlets it to McKinley Bradshaw, who throws it right into Mandy Ayer's hands, cutting towards the basket. She cannot finish, however. Nicole Peden with the ball, back out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw is going to pull it back out towards midcourt, slow some things down here. Knowing it's not a race. Try to get a good possession out of this last minute and a half here. Bradshaw with it, being guarded by Jensen. Jensen knocks it away. Bradshaw keeps her dribble, going to the left, drives right down the middle of the lane. And the runner is good. 15-0, the Eagles. Haven't looked this good in a while. A good start for Jason Hansen's club. That long three is no good off the rim. Right to Ceci Jensen on the left side. Ceci Jensen hits the backboard off the rim, and that is the first points for the Bobcats today. 15-2 the score with 1 minute on the clock here in quarter number 1. Peden gets the ball underneath, turns, spins, can't get the roll off the rim, and the Bobcats are going the opposite way. Spinning. Up top. That is a 3, no good. Bradshaw with the rebound. Bradshaw outlets it to Bryce Hansen. Bryce Hansen throws it down the court. Ball did not touch the court on a dribble there. Good passing, but once again not able to finish. 30 seconds to go, up 15-2 are the Eagles. Possibly the last possession of the quarter. Cole Peden with it on the left wing. Still has her dribble alive. She picks it up. Gets it over Bradshaw. Bradshaw, a deep 3. Maybe a little bit too deep on that one as she missed that one, but it's a turnover immediately as it was thrown to a Bobcat who was not paying attention. And Peden with it at the three-point line. She's going to attempt a 3, and she's going to miss everything on that one. 5.5 to go in quarter number 1. The Bobcats will get a chance to get some more points on the scoreboard here if they can get a shot up with just under 6 seconds. They'll roll this one up the court. 4 seconds to go. 3, spinning to her left. Pump fake. And a leaner is good at the buzzer. That is actually McPhee. And it's 15-4 after 1 quarter. The Eagles leading by 11 on MyLocalRadio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Back to action here at Pinedale, where the Eagles are leading 15-4 in this contest. McKinley Bradshaw started off the scoring with a deep three. Tried to conclude the first quarter scoring with one from even further out on the volleyball 6-foot line, but she missed it. The Bobcats wearing the white are going right to left on your screen. They start with the possession in the second quarter, down by 11. Ball is knocked away by Olivia Smith right into the Lyman bench. It's like Dale Anderson at the end of the bench, enjoying a little breakfast meal. On the outside, that is Ashley McPhee. Over to her teammate, it's blocked. McKinley Bradshaw winds up with it in her hands. She's trying to go around the double team. She does successfully get around it, and she has the ball at the top of the key now. Directing the offense. 2 up top, 2 in the paint for the Eagles in the blue. Bradshaw picks up her dribble and loses it because of that, and it's a turnover, but she gets it right back. Bradshaw, no one on her, passes up on an open three. She'll wait for the offense to get set. Gets it over to Bryce Hansen. Cassie Nelson has it taken literally right out of her hands at the free throw line, and the Bobcats are now on offense. Bommingen up top. They get a correct pronunciation, by the way. Bommingen now with the ball. Throws it to her right, to Weber. And that is no good. And here comes Spring Yagi going the other way. Spring Yagi gives it off. Olivia Smith, no good. Might have been hit, no call. 6.5 to play, and half number one, the Eagles have not scored in this quarter. Nobody has scored in the first 90 seconds of quarter number 2. That is stolen away. McKinley Bradshaw's got a one-on-one. Let's see if she can finish here, and she does. Nice up and under move. Using the right hand, protecting the ball with her body. 17-4, the score. And a traveling violation is called on McKenna Bommingen. Spring Yagi checking out. 3 fouls on the Eagles, 2 on the Bobcats. So no foul trouble. 2 fouls on Ceci Jensen, 2 fouls on Cassie Nelson. 1 player for both teams. Cassie Nelson sees that one go over her head. She tried to get her fingertips on it. Bommingen gives it off to McPhee. McPhee, that one's not going to go. Bryce Hansen with the rebound, throws it out to Mandy Ayer. She was fouled when she was doing that, so it will be Lyman Eagle ball. Bryce Hansen inbounding. It's it over to Ayer. Olivia Smith, jump pass. She does that quite often. Gets it over to McKinley Bradshaw. 4-3, who steps into her shot, and she's got it. 20-4. McKinley Bradshaw showing off her skills today after, I would say, an unimpressive game yesterday against the number 1 team in the Class 3A, Douglas Bearcats. I only say that because I did talk to McKinley, and while McKinley's not McKinley, she did say, yeah, my cousin didn't play the best yesterday, and she admits that. So just being open and honest here on mylocalradio.com. Cassidy Nelson. Almost stolen away there by Bradshaw. Back out up top. That is Weber with it. And that is good. Long two there for Weber. Bradshaw's going to attempt a three here, and that one's off the side rim, no good, and a jump ball is called. Possession will keep it here with the Lyman Eagles. 4:44 on the clock. In half number one, game 2 of 4 on the day on mylocalradio.com. McKinley Bradshaw winds up with it about 5 feet away, and she hits nothing but net on that one, 22-6. Bradshaw doing it all for her team so far. Ashley McPhee up top to Weber. Bobbingen looking to get it back to Weber. She does on the right wing. Top of the key. McPhee being doubled, almost loses it and does. Save there by Bryce Hanson right to Mandy Air. And Mandy Air will take it across the timeline and then turn it over. And two players run right into each other. And that has got to hurt Olivia Smith. Her head hit the floor. And the officials are going to stop it there as she is obviously injured. Olivia Smith ran right into her own teammate, and then you could see the head snap back from Olivia Smith and hit the back of the hardwood. Back of her head hit the hardwood. Does not feel good, and she is on the bench in obvious pain. Hope all is well for Olivia Smith. She is a tough young woman, so I would not be surprised if we do see her back in action today. If not in this game, in their 3:30 game, but we hope everything is okay. I think they do have training staff here, so might get looked at for concussion-like symptoms. Hopefully everything is all spot up and clear. That shot from Spring Yagi is good, by the way. 24-8 the score. Back up top, Taja Hunt with it. Over to Bobbingen. Hunt calling for the ball again. Instead goes the opposite direction to Weber. Bobbingen left side of the court. And Bradshaw just wraps it up and ties it up. 3 minutes to go in half number one. It is still Bobcat ball. So the Bobcats were moving the other direction, but the arrow does favor their way. Inbound underneath here for Thermopolis. Right off the feet of Spring Yagi, and that's going to be another jump ball. She's laughing about it. I think Thermopolis tried to do the same thing that Ceci Jensen did earlier, just throw it off the knees and get another 5 seconds to inbound the ball. But that one, Spring Yagi moved her feet at the last moment. Yagi's tying her hair in the middle of the play here. Eventually gets that done and cannot control the ball there, and it's a turnover. 24-8 the score, 2:40 to play in half number one. Olivia Smith does appear to be smiling on the bench, so as I said, she's one tough cookie. Not put it past her to re-enter today, checking out her elbow, showing off her battle scars to her teammates. 2:28 to go, 24-8 the score, the Eagles lead. Nicole Peeting gets it over to Mandy Air. Loses it at her feet. Gets it over to Yagi. Bradshaw just inside the free throw line. Can't get the roll. And the ball is out of bounds off of the Bobcats. And Eagles will retain possession. Cassie Nelson winds up with it 6 feet away from the basket, and she scores. 26-8 the score, 2 minutes to go. Good inbounds play there from Jason Hansen and his Eagle team. Bommingen, left wing, drives, kicks, gets it back. Offense running through McKenna Bommingen, the junior so far. And she lays it up off the window, off the rim, and in. 26-10 the score. Looking to trap Bryce Hansen. She gets it out of there. McKinley Bradshaw back cut right down the baseline, and she scores, and a chance for one more. McKinley Bradshaw got the hoop and the harm. She'll have a chance for a three-point play. Foul was called on Ceci Jensen. They had not updated the scoreboard. Taja Hunt gets her first foul. Fourth on the Bobcats as Bradshaw misses that free throw. Bommingen on the left wing gets it over to her teammate. Back to Bommingen. Throws it inside and taken away by McKinley Bradshaw. Bradshaw looking to push the pace. Nice outlet right to Bryce Hansen. Tries to drive through some contact. Does not get a call. But instead, it's Nicole Peden on the left side of the rim to grab the rebound and put it in. 30-10 the score with under a minute to play in half number one. Tied up there. Lyman. Actually, Bobcat possession here. Bring Yagi back in the game for the Eagles. Looks like a little bit of zone here from the Eagles so far. Maybe a 2-3 zone. Spring Yagi almost stole that one, trying to cut through the front of that pass. Instead, it's going to be a jump ball. Bryce Hansen not making any friends on the court. She has been a physical player. That is the style that she plays. She is a small point guard, but she is still a freshman. She's got a lot to work through, and great experience for her this season. On the outside, Spring Yagi for three, no good. And a foul is called on the rebound, I believe on Lyman. It is against Lyman. "20 seconds to go here in half number one. Eagles by 20. Right now. And that is stolen away. Spring Yagi steps in front of that pass. Gets it over to Cassie Nelson, who is able to save it right on the sideline and then lose it for a second. She rolls over, and I think they called it traveling. Not exactly sure of the call there, but with 6.2, it is Bobcat ball. 5 seconds on the clock. Does Bommingen realize it? She might at the last second. Gets it over to her teammate, and no shot attempted there. Will not count from Taja Hunt. And that's how the first half will end. 30-10 the score. At halftime, the Eagles up by 20. Looking to get their first win of the 2019 Pinedale Winter Classic on mylocalradio.com. Please join us after this commercial break.
Some folks say that life can be measured in seasons. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, we have vehicles for every season. From new to experienced drivers, we understand that safety, affordability, and great mileage are always on the must-have list. So whether you're just starting out or it's time to expand your fleet, we've got every season covered. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Stop in today, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
No matter what you need to have printed, Westar Printing is the place you want to have it done. Calendars, letterhead, envelopes, brochures, books, posters, vinyl banners, business forms, announcements, wedding invitations, and business cards are just a few examples. You can also have your favorite family photos printed on canvas or placed into a personalized family photo calendar. You will want to do business with Westar Printing. Stop in today. West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PepMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary-grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PepMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PepMinerals.com.
Welcome back to the MyLocalRadio.com halftime show, brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com. Score 30-10, the Eagles leading a big first half from McKinley Bradshaw. Several three-pointers. Had a chance for a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Did not convert on that, but plenty of opportunities and plenty of made baskets today by McKinley Bradshaw. She's outscoring the Bobcats all by herself in the first half. Her team leads 30-10 on MyLocalRadio.com. We're going to take a commercial break. I'm going to see if I can grab Jessica Moretti for a quick word, get a quick interview with her after her team's 48-47 loss to Rollins. Please join us after this commercial break. Welcome back to action here from mylocalradio.com. I am Sean Bennett. We're at Pinedale High School, where the Thermopolis Bobcats trail 30-10, but they will start the second half with the possession. Immediately it's over to Weber in the right corner. Gets it inside to Jensen. Kicks to McPhee. Inside, nice anticipation from McKinley Bradshaw. She's being doubled. Gets it out to Cassie Nelson, who's able to cross midcourt. Spring Yagi misses. McKinley Bradshaw goes right over the top. And because of that, it's an over the back. So, tried to go over the back of Ceci Jensen, who is not small in her own right. They do not have heights listed for the Thermopolis Bobcats roster, but probably giving up a couple inches to McKinley Bradshaw, but not a whole lot. And because of that, Bradshaw was called for an over the back foul, her first of the game. Now 45 seconds in here, 30-10 was the halftime score. That is still the score here. Eagles in the blue, Bobcats in the white, going left to right. Lyman going right to left on your screen. Nearly stolen away by Olivia Smith, and for the first time since taking a nasty fall in the first half, ran into her own teammate and her head hit the hardwood. Seems to be okay. She has re-entered. Eagles up by 18 now. Bryce Hansen walking it up the court. Bradshaw making a back cut. Screening, and that gets Cassie Nelson open in a pile up of bodies, and I think Nelson almost tipped her hand. She was kind of running back court, but they said that it went off Thermopolis, so it's still possession here for Lyman until they turn it over right there, and then Thermopolis gives it right back. So Thermopolis down by 18, can't turn the ball over as they have. And a pushing foul there on Ashley McPhee. That shot is no good. Bryce Hansen in there for the rebound, and she gets that to go. So 32-12 the score. Lead back to 20 for the Eagles. And a timeout for head coach Matt McPhee. We're going to take the timeout too on mylocalradio.com.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Turnover from Thermopolis gives it right back to Lyman. Cutting down the lane is Cassie Nelson, who goes up. She is fouled. Cassie Nelson will go to the free throw line for 2 opportunities to score here. 5:29 on the clock to score 32-12. Nelson misses everything on that one. She clanks it off the backboard. Wide left. second free throw going to be oncoming here from Cassidy Nelson. Spring Aggie and Olivia Smith check out. Nicole Peden back in, as well as Mandy Ayer. And that second free throw is no good. So an empty trip at the line there from Cassidy Nelson. Team still enjoying a 20-point lead, however, 32-12. And that outside shot is good. It is a 2. Foot was on the line there, but still some momentum maybe for the Bobcats as they try to tighten the gap just a bit here in the second half. Mandy Ayer over to Bryce Hansen from downtown. Bryce Hansen misses that shot long. Ceci Jensen with the rebound. And here come the Bobcats the other way, trying to outlet it. Quick pass out to McPhee. Misses that shot. Rebound underneath goes to Bommingen. And a jump ball, I believe is called. Yes, it is a jump ball. Lyman with the possession arrow. And Lyman will take it across midcourt. 4:40 to play in half. Or in quarter number 3. Half number 2. Peden up top, tries to throw it into Bradshaw. Bradshaw hits the deck, taps it over to Mandy Ayer. Credit it as an assist from McKinley Bradshaw as Mandy Ayer makes that layup. 34-14 the score here on MyLocalRadio.com. Going to her right is Taja Hunt, and she traveled with it. Could not form a full jump stop there. Mandy Ayer, Bryce Hansen with the ball, walking it across midcourt. On the outside, Nicole Peden with it. Cassidy Nelson on the baseline, gets it out to Mandy Ayer. Mandy Ayer over to Peden. Peden pump fakes, drives, shoots it up, and no good on that one. Ball knocked out of play there. And Lyman will retain possession. 3:51 to play. Quarter number 3. Bradshaw with the ball up top. Reminder, we have 2 more games on the day coming up. 2 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. The tip-off. Mountain View against number 1 Douglas coming up next at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Another 2 points there for Lyman Eagles. Driving towards the basket. Ceci Jensen gets it off a pass from Bommingen. Foul inside is called on Lyman. The second foul called against the Eagles here. Mandy Ayer picks up her first foul. Cassidy Nelson and Bryce Hansen checking out. Ceci Jensen inbounding, finds a cutting Bommingen. Bommingen does everything but make the layup at the very end. And a foul is called as Spring Aggie came away with the rebound and tried to get through a couple defenders. Mandy Ayer over to Nicole Peden. Bad pass there leads to a turnover. Spring Aggie had to save it, but right to Ashley McPhee. 3:10 to play here in quarter number 3. McPhee drives down lane, kicks in the corner. Bommingen open for 3. She misses that shot long. Olivia Smith could not corral the rebound. Save right there from McPhee right into the arms of Jensen, who scores 2 more for the Bobcats. So the Bobcats had 10 going into halftime. They have 6 in the quarter, trying to double their scoring here in the third. And a timeout for Jason Hansen. We're going to take the timeout too on MyLocalRadio.com.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
the Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
36-16 the score here on MyLocalRadio.com. Do appreciate you all for tuning in here. Day 2 action of the Pinedale Winter Classic here in Pinedale. Ball inbounded over to Mandy Air. Over to McKinley Bradshaw, throws it down low to Nicole Peden. Peden turns, throws it off the glass, no good. Ceci Jensen pulls down the rebound, and she sends it the other way for her team, trying to cut into this 20-point deficit. Underneath, and a foul is called. Let's see if it was on the shot or not. It is on the shot, so McKenna Bommingen will go to the free throw line for 2 opportunities to score. First free throw is up and good. Foul, by the way, was called on McKinley Bradshaw, her second foul of the game. So no foul trouble for her to worry about. The third foul on the Eagles here in the third quarter. Second free throw, no good. McKinley Bradshaw with the rebound. Gets it over to Air, and Air took about 3 steps there without putting the ball on the deck. So that is a traveling violation. Turnover right underneath their own basket. Olivia Smith misses the opportunity. Mandy Air gets a rebound, misses a shot, kicks it back out, back inside to Olivia Smith, and she throws it up off the rim. Misses the shot, but one more opportunity for her. 2 free throws at the line. Foul called on the Bobcats, their 5th of the second half, so keeping at this pace, Lyman will be shooting free throws on every foul starting pretty soon. Foul was called on McKenna Bommingen, her 2nd of the game. Olivia Smith makes the first. Trying to make it a 21-point game right now. She can make this one. Second free throw is up, and it is good. Well, full court pressure from the Lyman Eagles here. Broken by the Bobcats. They get it up ahead. And throwing it up there is Aspen Jensen. First time I've called her name today. She was not able to make the layup, however. Cole Peden driving right down the middle of the lane. I believe they're getting a foul on the Bobcats once again. So the 6th team foul, not shooting, but for the remainder of the game, the Lyman Eagles will be shooting free throws on every single foul. Spring Yagi and Mandy Air up top. Olivia Smith driving through the paint. Gets it to a cutting Bradshaw. Bradshaw off the front rim. Rolls out. 1:40 to play. Quarter number 3 here from the Pinedale 2019 Winter Classic. Inbound underneath for McKenna Bommingen. Ceci Jensen. On the right side, that is Weber with it. Ceci Jensen kicks it out of play, so it's going to be a turnover there with 90 seconds to play in quarter number 3. I believe there is a mercy rule in Wyoming high school basketball. A 30-point lead in the second half. The clock will be a running clock, if I'm not mistaken. So something to keep in mind here. The lead is at 21 right now for the Eagles. Hansen has it tied up. A jump ball will give the possession to the Bobcats. So Hansen tried to drive through some contact, could not get all the way through, and it was a jump ball. Ceci Jensen with it, throws it underneath to her teammate, and the ball is knocked away after she misses that shot. Underneath, Nicole Peden steals it away. She's going to go coast to coast, and she's going to miss the layup. Mandy Air with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Another rebound down low. That is Olivia Smith, tosses it to her teammate from the ground. Nicole Peden throws it hard off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Kaylee DeVries for the Bobcats. 38-17, Eagles over Bobcats right now. On the outside, that is a three-point attempt. No good from Alyssa Weber. And a foul is called. I think it was on a shot attempt. So going to the free throw line is McKenna Bobbingen for 2 shots. Kenna Bobbingen, junior, attempting 2 free throws here. First one is up, and it is good. Second free throw on the way from Bobbingen. Comes up short. Tapped around. Nicole Peden comes out of the pile with it. Throws it up to Bryce Hansen. Bryce Hansen turns. Kicks it out to Spring Yagi. Olivia Smith, pump fake, drive. Tries to throw it to her teammate. Stolen away, and Bobcats have a run out. Kick it back out to Bobbingen on the three-point line. 20 seconds to go. See if they hold it for one shot here. Sassy Jensen kicks it back out. Kaylee DeVries in the corner now. That's Alyssa Weber, and she hits a 3 with 7 seconds to go. Mandy Air inbounding, 5 seconds. Let's see if Bryce Hansen realizes. Clock, 2 seconds, 1 second. Mandy Air, a long three-pointer, comes up well short. Bryce Hansen hangs her head. Jason Hansen, her father, looks at her and says, "Why did you pass that ball back towards midcourt with 2 seconds on the clock?" But a learning experience for the freshmen. And we will go into the fourth quarter trying to learn some more about the Lyman Eagles and Thermopolis Bobcats. 38-21 the score after 3 quarters.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Back here at Pinedale High School, where the Lyman Eagles leading this one 38-21 heading into the final quarter. Spring Yagi in the right corner gets it over to Bryce Hansen on the left wing. Inside the three-point line, she shoots it, misses. Spring Yagi fighting for the rebound underneath, and a jump ball is called. Possession will give it to the Bobcats here. 7:41 to play. Going to need to start that comeback right about now if they want to have a chance to win this one, down by 17, and that's not the way to do it. A turnover goes to Nicole Peden. Hansen with it as she crosses midcourt. And she backs it out. Another jump ball. I've had a lot of jump balls today. Early in this contest. And the Eagles will have possession here. Thrown into Olivia Smith, and she lays it in. The first points of the fourth quarter go to the Lyman Eagles and Olivia Smith. That shot is up, and it is no good. Cassidy Nelson with the rebound. Gets it over to Olivia Smith, and she travels with it. Ran into a defender there and had the ball above her head. Kept it moving, so a travel was called. McPhee with it. She shoots a 3, or a long 2 rather. Her foot was on the line. And it is good, so back to a 17-point deficit. Smith gets it over to Yagi, back up top to Mandier. Long extended rest period for McKinley Bradshaw, senior star for the Lyman Eagles, going to play at the University of Wyoming starting next season on a full scholarship for basketball. Bryce Hansen picks up her dribble on the right wing, and a timeout for Jason Hansen. We're going to take this timeout too on mylocalradio.com with 6:23 remaining.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
Back to action here. Bryce Hansen gets the inbound, goes to her left. Cuts back right, uses a screen from Smith. Cassie Nelson with it. Smith turns, throws it off the window, no good. Mandier comes down with the rebound, kicks it back out. Bryce Hansen steps into a three. Bryce Hansen comes up short. Mandier with the rebound in the right corner, throws it away. Bommingen, nice job reading that pass. She stops just before the paint. Decides to continue, misses the shot, gets her own rebound, and she gets an opportunity for 2 free throws as she is fouled on the second chance opportunity. First free throw from Bommingen is up, and it is good. 38-24, 5:52 to play in quarter number 4. Free throw is up, and it is good. So back down to a 13-point deficit, the closest the Bobcats have been in some time, probably since that first quarter. Eagles led by 20 at the break, 30-10. Since then, it's been a 15-8 scoring run for the Bobcats, dating back to that third quarter. Turnover gives it back to the Bobcats here as they inbound into the backcourt. Ball up top, that is McPhee. And McPhee is fouled. Only the 6th foul on the Lyman Eagles, however, so no shooting. No free throws here, but the next fouls will be shooting fouls for both teams as they both have 6 fouls on our mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Turnover there, out of bounds. Gives it back to the Eagles right at midcourt. Lyman basketball with a 13-point advantage here. Kinley Bradshaw still on the bench. Have not seen her in about 6 minutes of game action dating back to that third quarter. See how long Jason Hansen leaves her on the bench as this lead diminishes. That shot is long off the backboard, no good. Spring Yagi fighting for that rebound underneath. And it will be a turnover as Thermopolis has the possession arrow. Have had an abnormal amount of jump balls today. Goes to show the aggressiveness of both teams, however. And a foul is called on Lyman, so a 1-and-1 at the free throw line here. Oncoming for the Bobcats. Chance to make this a 11-point deficit. They can get it under double digits. We might have ourselves a bit of an interesting game. First free throw is no good. Bommingen goes after the rebound, and it goes off of her knee/foot out of bounds. And there it is, just as I mentioned it. McKinley Bradshaw back into the game for the first time since late in that third quarter. Got a good rest, so you'd assume, unless this thing gets out of hand, you'll see her for the remainder of this game. Bradshaw leaks out, passes it ahead. Bryce Hansen over to Mandy Air, free throw line jumper. Off the rim, long rebound to Spring Yagi, puts it up, and good, and a foul. Spring Yagi made the shot, got a chance for a three the old-fashioned way with one free throw. Checking out of the game is Elisa Weber. And that shot is no good, off of Mandy Air's fingertips, out of bounds. Some more full court pressure here for the Eagles, up by 15 with 4:39 on the clock. Bryce Hansen steps in front of the pass, is able to intercept it, and a foul is called, I believe, on Ashley McPhee, trying to tie up Bryce Hansen, but she got more arm than ball there, was deemed by the official. That is McPhee's second foul, 8th on the Bobcats, so a 1-1 here. First free throw is up and good. Bryce Hansen pushed off the line from McPhee, trying to box out. Bryce Hansen, second place at the Flaming Gorge Invitational three-point shootout about a month ago. 2 for 2 from the free throw line, back to a 17-point lead for the Eagles. And taken away by McKinley Bradshaw, came in right behind the ball handler and just poked it out and took it away. Ball knocked away from McPhee right into the Lyman bench. 4:22 to go here in the final quarter. Game 2 of 4 of our coverage on mylocalradio.com. We'll go get some lunch after this. And then I'll be back for a 2 p.m. tip between the Mountain View Buffalo and the Douglas Bearcats, number 1 team in the Class 3A, averaging 75 points a game. Should be an interesting contest. Cassie Nelson lays that one up, and it's good. Stolen off the inbounds. Bryce Hansen throws it over to Spring Yagi. Ball loose on the deck. Ceci Jensen, throws to midcourt, turns it over. Bryce Hansen just inside the three-point line. Shoots it, gets a shooter's roll around the rim, and good. Almost another steal off the inbounds there from Bryce Hansen. But instead the Bobcats have it, the lead back to 21. So Bradshaw came in. The lead was 13 in the about a minute plus that she's been in. Her team has gone on an 8-0 run. Two free throws here for Ceci Jensen, junior for the Bobcats. First free throw's up and no good, off the rim. Foul, by the way, was called on Cassie Nelson, her third. And a full line change of substitutes for the Lyman Eagles. McKinley Bradshaw, the only player to remain on the court. 4 new players come in. Hadley Gross, Hope Sinnott amongst those checking in. In the corner, that is Gross with it. Throws it over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw advancing the ball across midcourt. She's not going to stop. Misses the layup, however. And a rebound underneath is pulled down by Hope Sinnott. So Hope Sinnott will get fouled, and she's going to go to the free throw line. That shot is an air ball on the free throw. One more opportunity for Sinnott at the free throw line. Team up by 21. Second free throw is up and good. Lyman backs off of the pressure, up by 22 with 3:15 to play in this contest. That shot is missed. McKinley Bradshaw able to pull the rebound down in the corner. Advance it up across midcourt. And almost a three-point opportunity there for Lyman, but the shot just went out from Sierra Heaton, the junior. She's got An opportunity for 2 at the line. First free throw is up and good. 3:02 on the clock. The score 48-25. The Eagles have been consistent throughout. There was a small period in this fourth quarter where Bradshaw was out and the lead was trimmed to 13. Bradshaw came in. Since then, it's now back to 24. So it can tell you how much she means to this team and how good of a player she is. Bobbingen drives down the lane. Bradshaw, hands straight up in the air, blocks it, and she gets the ball going the other way. Bradshaw steps into a 3, off the rim, no good, trying to chase it down in the corner, and successful is Hope Sinnott, but right to a Bobcat player as they advance the ball down the other side of the court. Bobbingen driving towards her right, crosses over, has the ball poked out of her hands. Here comes Lyman. They have numbers if they can get the ball out. They cannot. Foul is called on Lyman. I believe it's against Lyman. It is Sierra Heaton with the foul. At the free throw line is Taja Hunt, 1-1, and that free throw is up and no good. Rebound for Bradshaw. McKinley directing this offense, up by 24. Bradshaw with the ball on top of the key. Picked up the dribble there was the Lyman player, Adley Gross. No harm, no foul, though. Gets it over to Bradshaw. Hope Sinnott picks up her dribble, tries to get it inside, and that one is thrown, tipped out of bounds off of the Bobcats. Sierra Heaton was the intended target there. Heaton inbounding, and she turns it over. Going the other way are the Bobcats. 1:25 on the clock. 49-25 the score here at Pinedale High School for the 2019 Winter Classic. Advancing the ball across midcourt. Traveling was called. Charlize Rose. Might be saying that name wrong. I'm sorry. She is a freshman, and I'll try to get a pronunciation after the game from Jason Hansen or Dale Anderson. A traveling violation called there on the Bobcats with 47 seconds to play. .47 seconds left to play. Bradshaw checks out, so no starters on the court for either team. Bryce Hansen, the only player for Lyman. That's because they don't really have a deep bench, so they can't have all 5 starters out at the same time, or all 5 key players out at the same time. Outside, that is Bryce Hansen for 3, no good. Long rebound goes in the corner for the Bobcats, ripping the ball around, and might be a 5 seconds or a timeout. A timeout for head coach Matt McPhee. So we're going to take the timeout too on mylocalradio.com. 28.1 left in this contest.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Back to action here for the final 30 seconds of this contest. 49-24, the Eagles lead, make it 49-27 as the Bobcats get that lay-in. Stolen away there, and a layup is good, plus the foul. So the Bobcats finishing this one in a flurry of action, trying to cut it to under a 20-point deficit on the final score line. Going to the free throw line is Taja Hunt, the junior for the Bobcats. Free throw is no good. Rebound, Bryce Hansen. She's going to take it across the timeline with 10 seconds to go. Let's see if Lyman even shoots it. They don't. It's a turnover in the corner. So 5 seconds to go. Bobcats have a chance to get this game under 20 points as the game concludes. See if Taja Hunt can do anything with the ball here. She pulls up, just short on that shot. And that's how the game will end. 49-29. The Lyman Eagles led the rout. They scored the first 12 points of the game, and they never looked back. A 20-point victory for Jason Hansen's squad. His team is now 1-1 in the Pinedale Winter Classic 2019 edition. They will play later today against Buffalo. We'll have that game on mylocalradio.com. Tip-off for that one scheduled at 3:30 p.m. Well, that's going to do it for our coverage here from Game 2. But stay tuned. We do have more coverage beginning at 2 p.m. There is a Buffalo versus Big Piney game coming up. After that, we have Mountain View and Douglas. Should be an interesting contest as Mountain View looks to get their first win of this Winter Classic. Join us when the Big Piney game concludes. Tip-off for our Mountain View game scheduled at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Thank you once again for joining us for this coverage of the Lyman Eagles defeating the Thermopolis Bobcats 49-29 from Pinedale Regional High School.